Dan Moskal here, and this video is SEO training. This is the third video, and we are going to look at internal linking, specifically the anchor text you use with this. Internal linking is one of the most important factors I believe and have discovered as of the end of 2013 here. Um, we're looking specifically at a website related to credit help and bad credit, and you may want to check out the other earlier two videos to catch up if you haven't seen them. But our post, the new page we're adding, is how to get a car loan with bad credit. The idea is we want to rank this new page for when people search how to get a car loan with bad credit. With that said, internal linking, this would be an example of internal linking. It's a it's a link on our new page or post. We'll go ahead and preview this. But the idea is that this link is going to take us, when we click on it, it's going to take us over to this page about bad credit. And what we're telling the search engines, that we're voting for our own website, which is very, very important. I mean, it's probably one of the best votes you can have these days, with the exception of a really, 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 really high quality inbound backlink, which we'll talk about probably here in the next video. So what we're saying is this page about bad credit should be ranked in search engine results for the search term bad credit score. And I'm sorry, I don't want to, but let me just to make sure. So the idea is we're saying to the search engines, when people search bad credit score, this page with it we link to, and we're going to do all this in 2 seconds, but this page should show up when people search bad credit score. So let's go ahead and do this. We're going to take this link, we're going to copy it, and we are going to take our term bad credit score, and we're going to link to it. So let's just go ahead and save this, preview it, and then I'm going to tell you the next. This is so important here in just a second. Let me show you. So now when you click bad credit score, you get taken over to this page. Bad credit is like being in prison. Bad credit is like being in prison. We want to show up in Google and the other search engines when people search bad credit score. Now let's make sure that people are actually searching for bad credit score. And the way we do that is by looking at a keyword tool. We're going to look at the Google keyword tool, which is now actually called the keyword planner. There's some other keyword tools. You use what you want. Check out the exact match too. We mentioned that in another one, but we're going to just do bad credit score. See what the search volume is. How often is this getting searched for? This is just going to show you Google's, this keyword planner. 880 times roughly a month. So that's a great inbound link. That makes a lot more sense than linking with the term that gets searched for even 90 times or 140 times. 880 is good search volume each month, so we're going to keep that. Bad credit score, check mark, that's good. The next one we're going to look at here is build back credit. Let's just check out the search volume for that. Build back credit. So it doesn't look like people search in Google or the search engines build back credit. Instead, it looks like they search building credit almost 2,000 times every month. How to build credit fast, 2,400. Best ways to build credit, 1,600. How to build credit, 14,000 times. So this is true for individuals working to. Why don't we try working to rebuild credit? Let's try working to rebuild credit. Let's see what the search volume is for rebuild credit, because that's the same exact idea as build back credit, rebuild credit. Almost 2,000, how to rebuild credit. So we're going to say, or rebuilding credit looks like a good one too. We're just going to leave it with rebuild credit. That looks great. And the page we're going to link that to is our page about how to rebuild credit, the 5 best strategies. So let's do the same thing we did, working to rebuild credit. As you can see, sometimes you'll need to tweak your text or tweak which the words you use and the terms. Let me go ahead and mention this. So if you are using WordPress, you can see the word count. We have 620 words in this article. From my understanding and my experience, you want to use an internal link no more. So 620, we wouldn't want 620. In general, you want to do it over, 100 or 150 words. So let's go ahead and just divide it by 150 and see what that. So, a little over 4 backlinks is what we'd want to use within this article. And the less links you use, or internal links, the more weight it'll have. We're actually going to use 5 internal links on this article, just to give you a heads up. But I do want you to know, so don't stuff it. Don't use 20 internal links. That's not going to really help you too much. So let's scroll on down here to our next one, which is help your credit score. Let's check that out. Help your credit score get searched for 20 times. Let's just try help credit score. Let's see how that looks. Let's do we'll do credit score help or help with credit score. Let's see what the car loan you receive can seriously help your credit score. We'll say help credit score. Seriously help. Help with credit score. Seriously help with. Really help. Car loan you receive can be of benefit to help. And seriously, we'll just say help credit score. That doesn't totally sound natural. I would recommend to try and work that around a little bit better, just so it sounds a little bit. The car loan you receive can seriously give you credit score help. We'll try that. Can give you credit score help. Let's see what that search volume is. As you can see, sometimes you have to kind of rearrange things just a little bit, and it's so worth it. The internal linking is just, I cannot tell you how important it is. So that looks great. Credit score help 260 times. That looks really good. And the page we're going to link that to, we're going to go ahead and link that to our home page, because our general website is about credit help. And I would encourage you to use some internal linking either to your home page or your category pages, because if you link to your category pages, like if we used, this would be an alternative. And just for our example, we'll go ahead and link over to this page. This is our category page about credit repair help, which is related to getting credit score help. If you need help with your credit score, it's probably because you have a bad credit score. And that, 2 out of every 3 Americans has a bad credit score. Anyways, the idea by linking to our category page is it'll pass some link juice, internal link juice, to all these other pages and posts that are under this category page. Not to mention, we're telling Google to rank this category page, Google and the other search engines. So, can give you credit score help. Was that it? Sorry. Credit score help. So we have 2 more internal links, and we're going to go ahead and do that in our off time. I think you get this. We'll go ahead and preview it one more time just to kind of look at it here. Make sure that you're choosing good internal link. They call it anchor text, by the way, and we'll talk a little bit more about that in the future. But this is so important, not just to this page, but it really helps these other pages within your website, because you link to your more important pages is the general idea. Like, you wouldn't want to use an internal link to a page you don't really care if it gets ranked or not. So make sure you pick good internal link with the anchor text and use a keyword tool or the keyword planner. And this is Dan Moskal. We're going to do another video here in the future. So if you haven't seen the earlier 2, please go check those out, and please run over to Amazon and grab a copy of our book, How to Create a Website Easy button. Leave a comment below if you have any questions or concerns. Please like this video and share it with your friends, family, and colleagues, and have a great afternoon.